Hi, it's Darnell at Wave of Recipes, and today I'm going to be cooking up a whole 5-pound chicken in the Calphalon air fryer toaster oven, so we see how it performs cooking up a whole chicken. And let's get cooking right now. So we're going with some simple ingredients for this cook. I've got my 5-pound organic chicken here. Got my Old Bay seasoning. This one's low, so I got a backup. I'm going to be using some freshly ground black pepper. I do have the iGrill 2 right here with 2 temperature probes. I'll put one in the breast and the thigh. And so while I'm getting things basically seasoned up and getting the probes in, I'm going to let the cooker start preheating since it has preheat. So I'm going to turn the light off so that you can see the display because the bright light kind of washes the display out. So now with the light out, I'm going to go ahead and start the cooker up. And I'm going to take it down to roast. So there is roast. I'm going to change the cooking, well, let me go back up the temperature. I'm going to change the cooking temperature to 375. Then I'm going to go down to time. I'm going to give it 90 minutes. Maybe it'll need more, maybe it'll need less. We'll see. But I'm going to hit start with that. Let it start preheating, start getting this chicken together. Alright, so preheating is done. And I've got the rack on the lower of the 2 rack levels. Got the chicken all seasoned up. Got the probes all in. So let's go ahead and close things up now. And I'm going to go ahead and hit start. And so it's basically cooking. We see that the meat in the breast is just a cool 40 degrees. Thigh, likewise, cool 40 degrees. We'll let things continue to cook. I'll bring you on back in a bit. So things have been cooking for a little over an hour, and the meat temperature in the breast is 165. The meat temperature in the thigh is just 153, 154 now. So a little lower in the thigh than in the breast. I'm not sure if you can see in there, but the top getting a little blackened. I'm not going to disturb anything. I'm not going to go in there and bother it at all. I'm going to let it continue to cook and just keep an eye on that thigh, which is 11 degrees under. As soon as it's at the 165, we'll get it on out. Alright, so 2 hours, 10 minutes have passed. The thigh meat is now at 165. The breast meat's up to 172. That's not bad at all in my opinion. And so I'm going to go ahead and stop the cooker at this point and just shut it down. I'm going to turn the iGrill off. And going to get my chicken on out. We'll see how things look in there. Try and be careful about it. Don't want to make a mess. Let me hold that rack so it doesn't potentially fall over. But look at that. I mean, that's like an hour, 10 minutes at 375. Look at that. Tell me in a comment what you think of that. That looks great to me. Just getting these probes out. And wow, looks great. So I'm just going to let it set here. I'm going to turn the light on so you can get a better look at it. But there we go, our completed chicken. I think it cooked up in pretty decent time. And, you know, the thigh took a little longer than the breast, which is okay. But I'm going to give things like 5 minutes or so to just kind of rest and reabsorb those juices. And I'll bring you on back in a little bit. So I gave the meat a little time to rest. Now we'll go ahead and try and cut into this bird. Let's see, I'm going to turn it this way so it's easier for me to cut into. That's a nice crispy exterior there. Hearing that crunch as I cut through that breast meat. So I'm just getting a slice out of here. And you see it's very moist. Very, very moist. So I'm just putting that on my plate and just going to do a quick taste test with you of this chicken. Thank God for some piping hot chicken. Let's go ahead and do a taste. I'm trying to get a piece of skin on there too. Very good. Gonna have a second. Very good. 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 It's a very nice cook of a chicken. I mean, it's great because the exterior's got crisp. The skin on the outside is crispy, but the inside is moist and juicy. So it's like a perfect cook of a chicken. Crispy outside, moist inside. That's very good. I didn't cover it. I didn't do anything. All I did was put it in there like I showed you. And when I brought you back, I just showed you when I pulled it out. I didn't touch that chicken at all. And, you know, usually with a lot of these, especially like air fryer ovens and such, you got to cover the chicken partway through or the top gets really black and whatnot. But with this one, you know, it turned out without even getting the top blackened. And I don't mind blackened on the top, but still all the same, it just turned out real nice. No need to cover or anything. So that's very good. That's very good. And so in the video description are lots of ways to help the channel, my cookbook. You can do like donations, merch. There are referral links for like the cooker to my Amazon shop, pay the same price, help the channel. And so with all of that said, if you did like this video, nothing in this video is sponsored by the way, if you did like this video, you can give it a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon, and good eating.